The Grey Man does whatever a Grey Man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now, a video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Grey Maniacs gather. It is I, the Grey Man, again with my daily blog. I didn't realise today was Friday. Yesterday I thought it was Thursday. I thought it was a Wednesday. So yeah, anyway, that's just my time management not working very well. So I'm around Lisa's, around my girlfriend's house for the first time in 5 months. Catman Jack's 50s Hop is playing in the background. The new show of that's going to be going up tomorrow, hopefully, if I remember. Got to do the notes for my podcast as well for Sunday. And so, first time seeing my girlfriend, we've got some cider, obviously. Not so many cider, we only got 2 ciders each. We didn't really reflect that through very well. Got some DVDs to watch as well. We're going to have a Chinese later as well. We're going to order some food out. So, The Good Liar, that's a Helen Mirren spy drama, I think. I might do some reviews of these as well if I get round to it. Bloodshot, a superhero movie. I've not seen that one yet. Only a certificate 12 actually. If you can hear my dad's voice in the background, the sound is very bad because we had to do the show online last month. This is The Invisible Man. Looks interesting. And what's the last one? I can't remember what the last one is now. Oh yeah, The Hunt, I think it's called. I think it's like a parody kind of thing. Left, I don't know, it's something to do with political, like left wings are hunting the right wings and vice versa or something weird like that. So anyway, so I'll watch those. I'll probably do a review of them, just simply for more content on my channel, so I can earn that lovely revenue from YouTube. That's it. That's the name of the format that this video is on. Comic. Let me show you a comic. I need to try and show you comics without showing you the walls, because Lisa's flat is, unfortunately, you've probably seen it all now. She's got damp problems, bad damp problems, and the housing association need to sort their asses out and do something about it, but they don't. So anyway. That's embarrassing. Right, I made this DC special. That was pretty cool. It was all on Carmine Infantino's work. So some of his best known, or some of his most favourite stories are in there. They're all pretty fun. There was a Batman story in there where he gets a mark placed on his forehead where he can't move by some villain. It was quite interesting. There was a Detective Chimp story. Oh, I didn't put it away very well. It's a bad cover anyway, because it's got no back page. Only cost me £1 though. It's got a Detective Chimp story. I never realised that Bobo, the Detective Chimp, wasn't able to speak English when he first came around. I know when I've seen him in the more modern times, he can speak English. But in this one, he can't. He has to dress up in fancy dress to get into dresses up as an old man to get into a place that he's trying to catch a criminal at. There was a Flash story, I think. Yeah, it was a pretty cool Flash story. Yeah, it was quite like intriguing. It turns out that one of the I won't say it, just in case you ever get around to reading it, what the ending is. I suppose I should have guessed what the ending was really, but it's like yeah. I won't tell you about it. Oh, I will tell you about it. So, basically, it's a ghost. It's a ghost that visits him. Just basically, there's a mystery. I've destroyed the mystery bit of it there. But it's like a guy who embezzled money from his bank and he blamed it on somebody else. And he was like quite happy to let the guy take the blame. But then the guy gets broken out of prison by some other escaping criminals, and he's taken as a hostage. And they're like trying to get the location of the money that he's supposed to have embezzled out of him, and he hasn't stolen it. And this guy was like, well, I can handle him being in prison, but I don't want him to be dead. I don't want him to get killed. So he was going to sort of explain it all, but he ends up crashing. So it ends up being his ghost that visited the Flash and stopped the Flash and got the Flash to sort of stop him from committing the crime. What else? Some other story was in there. There was an Adam Strange story in there as well. Some giants, and some sinking islands. That was cool. I always like a bit of Adam Strange. Can't do wrong with a little bit of Adam Strange goodness. Was this the one that I just recently read? Not Rubber Man. Plastic Man. I think that was a backup story in Jimmy Olsen that I read the other night actually. These are just ones that I read today on my journey. But I read a couple of Jimmy Olsen's last night as well, which were decent. Man of Action, Jimmy Olsen. Man on the Spot. Right. Dominic Fortune in Marvel Premiere. Yeah, a bit of a silly one. Bit of like two-footed action without necessarily much thought going into the consequences of people's actions, kind of thing. Yeah, it was kind of daft. The guy wants to get hold of this circus. It happens to be owned by Dum Dum Duggan, and so this guy wants to get hold of it, and because he wants someone from the circus to open this safe for them. So he's going for all these criminal means to get hold of the circus, when surely it would just be better off if he just approached them and said, look, I'll give you some money if you do this, instead of paying thugs lots of money to do it. It was only opening a safe that was left to him anyway. It wasn't breaking into a safe. It wasn't to commit a crime, but he committed crimes basically in order to get this safe open. Kidnapping in the end. He kidnaps the person that who can open the safe for him, and it was just like, why don't you just approach them and offer them some money? If you money, you're probably paying your thugs. But anyway, that was just a bit of comic silliness, but it was a good enough story anyway. But when did Dum Dum Duggan of the blinking Easy Company? Or is Easy Company Sergeant Rock? No, I think Easy Company is Sergeant Fury, isn't it? I can't remember now. Or it's the Howling Commandos, isn't it? It's the Howling Commandos. Easy Company must be Sergeant Rock then. Anyway, for mixing up my war books aside, yeah, when did Dum Dum Duggan of S.H.I.E.L.D. own a circus? Very strange. And this one I'm nearly finished reading. It's an X-Men one. It's really weird because I was reading it. I was like, I recognise all this bit. Starts off with Peter Rasputin ripping up a tree and Angel thinking about him, and I was like, well, I've read this, and I've every time I read old X-Men, I'm like, I know I've read them before. And I say, what, did I have them and lose them comics, or was I reading my friend's comics? I can never be too sure. Or maybe this story, maybe it appeared in an annual or something like that later on, or a reprint somewhere, and I read that. But it was like, I'm sure I used to have them, or maybe it was just my mate's comics. I don't really know. Anyway, yeah, just talking to Mike Night Tiger, still going on about we're doing the quiz, doing a quiz on his channel. It's actually September the 6th, which is the day after my birthday, so I'm gonna probably have to do it from my girlfriend's house. So I'll have to do it in the middle of the night. And she'll probably be snoring as I'm doing it or something, but we'll see how it goes. But anyway, let's keep an eye out for that. Yeah, make sure you're sub to Night Tiger anyway. Well, I'm not gonna do a small channel shout out because I can't think of one off the top of my head. I think I've done all the ones that I had written down. So I'm just not going to do a small channel shout out. Oh no, what I should do? I should do a jingle anyway, shouldn't I? I should do a jingle for somebody who's commented recently. I know I'm going to do a jingle for someone who hasn't even got a channel. I'm just going to do them a jingle. Well, he's got a channel, obviously, he can't comment otherwise, but he doesn't make any content. So I'm going to do a jingle for. You'll have to wait and see who it's for. But anyway, I'm out of here. Have a great, amazing day. And until next time, may all your news be good news. James Gallegos, he really is quite swell. He watches lots of videos, but it's hard to pronounce the double L. Yes, James Gallegos, thank you for watching my videos. And for all the comments that you leave, you are a swell guy. James Gallegos. Yeah.